Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Boozer here. In today's video, we're going to focus on the Night Revenant Dragon Tournament that's going to be starting in about 12 hours, 14 hours. So it's turn attack. It's not just getting artifacts. So you want to try to finish as quickly as possible, whatever stage you're working on. That doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be the highest level stage, so you might have a more efficient turn finish for like a lower stage. Definitely do that instead if you want to conserve energy. If you want to go for gear, then obviously higher difficulty will give you better gear. So as for Night Revenant, I'm going to go over the faction here real quick and highlight a couple champions that might really benefit you if you have them. So for my account, I'll highlight Calvalax. If you have Calvalax, it's actually really good. He places 4 poisons at the beginning of every turn. So both waves, dragon, you can get some poisons out. Obviously, dragon's very weak to the poisons, so that's one way to kill him fast. He also comes with a speed aura, which is actually pretty huge. Coming up next, we have Tomb Lord. I'm going to showcase my Tomb Lord and what he can do in terms of just his progress through the dungeons. So Tomb Lord is actually very excellent. He was buffed a while ago into the stud that he is now. He has a single hit. He needs 85% crit rate if you're attacking Force Affinity. Otherwise, he needs 100% crit rate. But he places 4 poisons on everybody. That's a lot of damage. And then he also has a turn meter reduction, decrease attack, decrease defense, and his A1 decrease speed, double hit. It's actually just an excellent champion overall. He's like he can solo Ice Golem normal, Dragon normal, and actually even Hard Dragon. Some parts of Hard Dragon he can still do. Theodore is going to be the king of this faction and king of mostly Dragon solos. He has decreased speed AoE, AoE poisons plus sensitivity plus increased speed, and then he has a detonation plus increased duration. He's perfect. He has a perfect kit for this kind of poison poison damage, and then spreading it to the whole wave. And then he has the detonation plus extension. Sorry, he doesn't have a spread, but I just mean like poison cast on the whole wave, obviously. And accuracy in all battles, 50 accuracy, very, very good. The stats for Hard Dragon are actually very high. Normal Dragon is actually much more reasonable. And if you're doing any kind of solo content, both of these champions can solo. Tomb Lord and Theodore can solo up to like Hard Dragon. They do need resistance if you're doing solo builds. So I'll show you guys my builds and what you guys should aim for. The other kind of standout is kind of Drang. Drang can actually do some damage too. Not so much against the Hard Dragon, but against normal Dragon he does okay. He also does okay against waves. So he has an AoE HP burn. Don't really use his A3, the equalizing health, but his A1 detonates the HP burn. So Drang plus Theodore actually works pretty well because Theodore can extend the burns, so that works very well. And then for epics, I mean, we're not looking at too much that really synergize too well with like poisons, but Renegade actually works really well because she can reset, so you can get more poisons and poison detonations. So I'm going to jump into the teams that I think I will be using. I've been play testing it a little bit just to see how it feels. So let's jump into that. I'll show you guys some options. Alright guys, so right now we're in stage 4, Hard Dragon. So in Hard Dragon, the dragon actually hits quite hard at the end. So you do need some decent stats, right? We're talking about hard dungeons here. So Tomb Lord actually can solo up to stage 4. I think with better gear you can probably do even higher. But for me, it's about stage 4. You guys can add some food if you want. Right now, his masteries are set up so he gains extra speed when his teammates die. So we'll go over the presets here. There's actually some optimal presets for Tomb Lord if you guys didn't know. So Tomb Lord, he can solo Dragon 25 very comfortably. But I'm going to show you guys a preset. Make sure you guys open with the decreased attack, decreased defense on all the waves, and then just turn it off. Because during the waves, if you leave this on or you just go full auto, the run will take at least 50% longer probably, because he'll be decreasing the turn meter of the wave, and then the wave needs to take turns so that they can take poison damage. So that's how it's going to go. Make sure you guys turn it off after you use it once. Decreased attack, decreased defense is good against the dragon, just to make him hit a little bit softer. Decreased defense so that Tomb Lord can hit a little bit harder. here are my stats for Tomb Lord. Resistance and accuracy, you need it to be this high so that he can actually tackle hard dungeons. But if you're planning just to use him for normal, his resistance and accuracy can probably go down 100 each. So about 300 and 200, that's probably enough for normal difficulty. And normal 25 is preferred because it is force affinity. So definitely jump into that. So I'll show you guys a run here with this Tomb Lord. And yeah, he's currently in regen gear. So he has regen gear on. So right now all the food's dead. Make sure you guys are running Night Revenant food. So I did run it with Night Revenant food. Make sure you guys run it Night Revenant food so you guys get the points for the faction specific tournaments. So you see I'm loading up the poisons on everybody. My Tomb Lord is not actually geared super well for hard dungeons. He can be better geared. But he was only 67,000 HP, roughly. Only about 67,000. So you can definitely be more, like you can probably go up to like 80,000 for some people for sure. He has Brimstone. Brimstone does speed things up a little bit. In terms of overall speed, he doesn't need to be insanely fast. Because the damage comes from the enemies taking turns. So he doesn't need to be insanely fast, but he needs some speed so that he can recover. So even for normal difficulty, I recommend between 200, 210, 220 speed, and then for hard mode, at least 220 speed. The dragon, I believe, Dragon 10 will lap him, so Dragon 10 opens first. So my Tomb Lord is like 235 speed, it's not fast enough to go first. Alright, so this is Dragon 4. Pretty comfortable so far. Brimstone speeds it up quite a bit. Our damage actually comes from Tomb Lord as well, so from his single hits, it actually does do some damage. He is spec'd with, I believe, Giant Slayer on this one. So we got 84 turns on stage 4. Not sure what the points will be, but that's what you're looking at for Tomb Lord. Okay. So we're gonna hop out. I'm gonna show you guys another team that I've been working on for Hard 10. All right, so this is the team I got together for Hard 10. This is basically what I could put together for my roster. I was playing around with the 5th member because, you know, just added some extra body, extra utility, or anything like that. But adding the extra 5th person just increased my turn count. So if I wanted to be more efficient, I don't add the 5th person. I just don't have another viable damage source. You basically want a poison or a poison exploder. So for example, I was using like Skull Crown, and Skull Crown was doing like 5% of the damage that any one of these guys were doing. So it is set up, it has a preset, so I'll show you guys a preset here. Might as well show you guys the stats as well. So Drang's gonna go first, open with the A2, and then Theodore's gonna open with the poisons, so it places poisons. Then Tomb Lord's gonna place poisons, and then Renegade will not reset yet, will just do whatever, and then Drang will A1, and then Theodore will detonate after all the wave has all the poisons and HP burns on him, and then Tomb Lord will just A1, and then the reset will happen. And then on A2, they should have everything ready for A2, so it should be similar. It's actually very clean leading up to the dragon, and when the dragon comes, it's actually really insanely dicey. He hits super hard. I think my team can be better geared, like if I look for the best gear on my account, but I wanted to try to do it like with like reasonable gear or not switching too much gear around. My Drang's not in regen, so he will die against the dragon. Theodore is in regen. He is in a solo build. My build, I do have another video for Theodore. This build is solo hard 8 capable, but hard 10 is a different beast for Theodore. Tomb Lord will get eaten alive against the dragon, but you basically want to hurt the dragon enough so that Theodore can finish him off. And Brimstone definitely helps, so I got 3 Brimstones here. I'll show you guys in action. It actually is pretty cool. So you got the poisons going on. Everybody's got the poisons. And then now it's just detonating. And then when they take a turn, they'll start dying. Yeah. That actually didn't work out too well because Theodore shouldn't have detonated, but all right. So I do have some resistance, obviously, on Tomb Lord and Theodore to resist. Made it to the boss pretty quick. 33 turns to the boss. They have all their cooldowns ready, so you can't give the dragon too much time, because then the dragon's just gonna kill us. So we gotta make sure we get everything going right away. Yeah, his breath hits so hard. Still alive. Got the poisons off from Tomb Lord. That's huge, because now the detonation is just gonna be more massive. Brimstone helps out. Solid 1 minute. 1 minute clear, 58 turns, hard 10. So you guys, if you guys have Cavalax is going to make this a lot more clean. So he could be the 5th member here. He's going to make it super clean, because he instantly applies the 4 damage. You could even use Theodore's detonation right away, so you don't even have to do an extra cycle. But Cavalax would make this a lot more clean. He also has a max HP hit, which also could bring the dragon down a little bit faster, as well as 4 poisons applied. So if you guys have Cavalax, he's definitely going to be MVP in this dungeon. So this is the team that I have. I'm going to try to jazz it up a little bit. I don't know what I can really do for a 5th member. I was looking around like what I could do for a 5th member, and I didn't really come up with any good ideas myself. Like I was thinking, oh, maybe we can put like Mother Cybele for a lead so I can get some more speed. But I'm like, we don't really need more speed because we don't want to take so many turns. And then there's not really anything else I really want to add. Like I tried a nuke Skull Crown, and that actually didn't work very well. It just added like a couple more turns, 5 or 6 more turns for no reason. So I'll show you guys like what I have for Night Rev. If I had Cavalax, this team would be probably just more consistent, more stable. But I think this team is going to be pretty stable. I'll show you guys, sorry, what I got here. Yeah, so I mean, like Rector's not coming in. Doom Priest, like Arex, like not really anything. I mean, yeah, Gaius, Whisper, nothing I can really put in here to make any bit of a difference. So that's kind of what I was thinking when building a team. But anyways, I'll show you guys the gear. Here are the gears on the champions. So that's my Tomb Lord. Like I said, 85% crit rate at least. Masteries, he is in War Master, so he deals a little bit extra damage. Drang, he's in my Spider Team build. I mean, it's just speed. I added some HP to him. It's not even fully leveled up. He has what? He has resistance. I guess that is not good. I don't know why he is in resistance. This must be a masteries from another build, but honestly, I didn't really touch him. He's only in my Spider 10 team, and all he does is A2, and then that's it. He just dies. He doesn't need any gear, but I geared him up a little bit just for this dragon. Theodore, he's in like real. He's in actual real gear, so his speed is for Spider 10 hard as well. So 261. The faster the better, to be honest. Faster he goes, the more damage you can do with his detonation. Renegade, she's just in a shield set. No damage, just as much shield as possible so that it keeps the health bars on the other 3 as high as possible leading into the dragon, and then it soaks up the first hit from the dragon. So that's about it. She doesn't really do anything else. You don't even need to give her damage because she's not gonna, her damage is irrelevant for waves or the dragon. And yeah. Anyways, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully it give you guys some ideas on what to do, what to build, how you guys are gonna tackle this next dungeon event. And yeah, let me know what you guys are planning to do. If you guys have any solutions and have any cool ideas. And yeah, let me know, and I'll see you guys in the next video.